So this is obvious that there are laws at any rules and stage of life, including creation laws and what are morally correct. So when we're talking about altering and changing such thing as DNA, soul parts, or hierarchies or whatever else, obviously, what do you think it is? Obviously, it's immorally incorrect. Meaning, who would want their body, their face, their image altered and changed since the begin? As the begin of time, a well-known and nice wizard creator had mentioned everyone was beautiful and pretty and divine. So if you find yourself man molded and changed and transformed, maybe for myself that I did find, they cut parts of I Love Zach out, things like that out. Obviously it indicated and indicates that majority votes, majority wins, right, in the future. So this obviously shows that he is someone else's and he is not coming back. So the reason why people didn't shut the door to secure safety of home, Foreverland, and whatever else in 2005 is an obvious sign that someone's work wasn't complete because Zach is not the divine partner. When we are talking about having children, things like that, and creating children and new life, obviously the DNA, the blood, everything matters. So when we're talking about the insemination that occurred in 2012, obviously it's not Zach's, right? It's not Zach's sperm, right? So whose sperm is it? So it's an obvious sign that people are going to be changing and transforming from life after life, but obviously this life has gotten worse. It has gone to the point of cutting out soul parts, cutting out thoughts, words, and everything else to minimal someone to completely be someone else, isn't it? So, in my past lives, I was a devil, an angel, stone for Garden Aiden, and much more. So it's an obvious sign that this life, someone wants me to become someone completely new. Because the obvious sign, someone went in someone else's face, taking the ending of someone's life. Meaning, you don't have to do a damn thing, you just collect the winnings at the end, correct? So you don't have to live life, multiple lives, and multiple studies, multiple issues and drama to go through to learn a damn thing. You just collect the last bite of someone's meal. So obviously, this and that person's gonna get murdered tomorrow. You're gonna go steal the meal they had requested before they die, correct? Because that's the kind of fucked up people you are, right? So, the dark side, hell, wherever else is gonna practice and do something, for example, a ritual to perform to find the divine original partner. People are gonna use tools and things such as infinity statue, soulmate statue, all these things to find out who their first and real original divine partner is. Because as time goes on, this and that person just wants to steal the last bite of someone's meal, correct? So it obviously shows that by that time, you kept stealing and stealing everyone else's last meal. Obviously, no one knows who their first original husband is. Obviously, who is Adam? Who is Eve? Who is Jane? Who is any fucking person, right? So we are going to have to use these type of religious beliefs and items to find the real original divine partner. Obviously, it's not Zach, right? So as time went on, they mended and molded and said Zach and John and whoever else. So it obviously shows that the cuttings really hurts, the agony, the pain, the sufferings, including the men and molding of my face, but how is it that I look like a dude? Can someone answer that? So it's obvious that people are getting pregnant and making women pregnant, but whose is whose? Seriously, whose is whose? So aliens are going to go inseminating this and that person behind the movie of life and everyone else, and we're all going to think, oh, Oneg, Opaz can fuck each other and get pregnant, right? And then we're going to think this and that person can fuck each other and get pregnant, right? And then we're going to sit around and say, oh, it's HPV, it's this is that. Like, this and that person just fucked too much and got HPV or a mental illness from gonorrhea, right? So it's an obvious sign that people love to steal someone else's. So when we're looking at the exact elements, energy, everything else, what is this? What is God from Day of the Dead? What is Rose from the Dead? What is it? So my vagina belongs to some fucking hoe somewhere, right, Zach? So it's everyone else's fucking business now, right? What are these signs? What does it mean? Why is it all over the place? Use common sense and knowledge, please. So when someone asks for help, you're just gonna say, fuck you, we let jealous fuck your husband. Right? And then we're gonna say, no, you're Jeffries. No, you're this. No, you're Johns. No, you're this, you're that. And then women are gonna come around and say, I take their husbands? Fuck you! So some people are sick of fucking someone else's husband. Do you understand? Including fake penises. But no one else fucking is, right? People want to play games all day, right? No one fucking is, right? So when people ask for help, where is it? So how many lives do people have to fucking live until they all wake up and realize they're all old? So this life, upon everyone waking up, hearing Soulmate Planet, hearing everyone's going with their divine partner. No, we want to fuck someone else before we go? Obviously, there's no one left. He fucking went, right? So obviously, if I want to get the fuck out and leave the planet to go somewhere else, more deserving, more worthy, you let me go.